Alright, so we are sitting at the start box waiting. The guy is counting down for us, and we're getting ready to go in and go to our first jump.
Thank you.
I always say thank you when they say have a great ride because, you know, politeness and all. But every time we start a cross-country course, I just have to get him over the first jump, and then from there it is smooth sailing. So that's why that was a bit of an awkward distance. But the next 3 jumps were awkward distances. I don't know why. He wasn't really looking at them, but he just couldn't find his footing or the distance. I'm not really sure. He took that one really long, and he took the next one really long as well. He was going very fast. We have no problem making beginner novice time, so I always have to make sure to go very, very slow. Just took that one long again. And then number 4, the house. He chipped into it a little bit, but still jumped it pretty well. And then we had a long gallop stretch to 5. So I had to make sure to keep him at a steady pace and that he didn't get too fast, or else we would be way under time. Number 5 is a fake tricaner, and he jumped it beautifully. And then we had a bit of like a rollback to 6, which was a hanging log, and then we went into the water and out over a barn.
Oh, good boy.
He jumped this pretty well. He hung his knees a little bit, but
Good boy.
And chipped in, but other than that, he was really good. And then he went into the water absolutely beautifully. A lot better than at our last show, so I was super happy with it. And then perfect jumped out of the water over the barn. That was my mom cheering and some friends. And then we had another long gallop stretch to 9. Nine is a fake Weldon's wall that looks like it's being jumped into nothingness, and he took it like an absolute pro.
Woohoo, good boy.
I was very happy with him. I did not think he would jump it so well, but he did.
Thank you, good
And the
boy.
downhill was very steep, so I had to make sure to get him back quickly, because even though he is an eventer, he is very clumsy sometimes, so I always have to help him out. But then he jumped this oxer beautifully.
Up this way.
I had to go around this jump instead of in front of it, so you see me correcting myself there because it gives me a better setup to number 11, the up bank.
Don't go too fast, okay?
He has a problem with jumping long up to up banks, so
Yes, good buddy.
I was very happy that he got a perfect distance to it, and then went into the water perfectly without any problems again. And then we didn't quite make the turn or the distance to this, so it was my fault. I didn't set him up the best for it. And then going to jump, I believe, 13, he jumped it well.
Good boy.
And then another bit of a gallop stretch to 14. Bo has a problem with sitting on his butt and jumping jumps, especially going downhill. He likes to get long and flat, so I was super happy with the way he jumped this. He sat on his butt,
Good job for sitting on your butt.
and he jumped it beautifully. I actually wish I could have gotten a picture of that, but no one was taking photos there, sadly. And then we had an option of jumping a real ditch or a log on the ground, so we chose the log on the ground because we wanted to solidify our 3rd place instead of just working on training, because I know he will jump the ditch, and plus the log on the ground set us up for this jump perfectly. It was a fake, or like a small miniature corner, which he jumped beautifully. A bit long, but still jumped it very well. And then a bit of a gallop stretch to the last 2 jumps, a roll top and a table. was so happy with how he went around. He jumped the last 2 jumps absolutely beautifully. He was so perfect. Had a little bit of a struggle with some of the distances, but figured it out in the middle of it, so that was really good. He finished strong. He had no time. Like I said, we always make time, but I have to make sure to go pretty slow because we almost go too fast a lot of the times. So I know he'll be ready when we move up to novice.
Good boy.
Jumped the last one perfect, and then through the finish line, and he was so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Good boy. Whew.